searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly, I can fly.
Hello, welcome YouTube viewers and friends from around the world.
Mayong adto kaninyong tanan.
Here we are, turquoise sunsets high in the hills of Valencia, Negros Oriental in the Philippines. And we're really not that high, we're about 800 feet, but that's pretty high for over here. Enough to get a little bit of cool breeze once in a while and get above some of the smoggy weather and hot weather.
Yeah.
So, yep.
Yeah, it is hot weather over here right now, but we still feel the breeze of the wind, so it's still a little cooler. Like right now, it's a little windy now.
And we had a subscriber asking about can you live in the Philippines for $1,000 a month? So we're going to get to that and talk about that a little bit today. And we just the other day we went over to Gabby's restaurant to try that out, but we wanted to check it out ourselves, so we did. And let's take a peek at that right now. All right, first off, I got to make a note here that these are old, worn-out menus. So that's number one, which means it's probably been used a lot, probably pretty good. So, look at that. This place has been read. This menu's been read a few million times, so it must be good food.
Okay, go. We're gonna try this food. Give our taste.
Yeah, it's a pretty place. It takes some video of this place. So I'm going to eat the pizza.
Here's the pizza, and I'm happy I got the fish and the rice. Brianna and Daddy share the pizza.
They put a lot of bacon on the pizza, which is good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
How's yours, Anthony?
Very good. So that was our experience with Gabby's. My feeling was it's a pretty nice restaurant because of the atmosphere. So yeah, the ambience is good, the view is good, location at the boardwalk. The service is good, but the food was just okay. Our food it was cold. The two fish dishes were
tough,
lukewarm, and the fish was tough. It actually tasted like dried pork.
Like overcooked pork.
Overcooked pork, yeah. And you know what? It could have been. You never know.
Yeah, like you can throw it to somebody and it can make a big bump to the face.
So it really didn't taste like fish at all, and it was cold. And that's one of the things that's common over here is that don't expect your food to be hot when you receive it at the restaurants, because especially with rice, they're very commonly they'll send rice to the table cold or lukewarm, because that's kind of seems to be the way you guys like it, right? Yeah, but Westerners and others don't. We like our food hot. And what I know they do, I noticed that the restaurants, they leave the plates a lot of times sitting in the kitchen, and their timing on the food isn't right, and they'll leave it there sitting and they'll ignore it while they're doing something else, your last dish. It's just, it's bad food service that way. But
and the pizza is...
Oh yeah, we ordered a pizza too, and it was very, very sugary and sweet. It just
Hawaiian pizza.
Hawaiian pizza, just the dough and the sauce is just too sugary. So yeah, we'll eat there again for the ambience. We're going to take it easy. I'm going to try another dish.
I will try another dish also. We'll see.
I'd say the food is okay, but definitely not great. So
the restaurant is clean.
Yeah, the restaurant's very clean and very nice. So
yeah, and the people over there are friendly. The staff are friendly.
Yeah. So try for yourself and get back to us and see if you like it.
Yeah.
Because everyone's different. So, and what else do we want to talk about? I did go back to the my doctor to review the lab work from the previous video that we posted about the cost for lab work in the Philippines. And the meeting I had with him went real well. He went through all the numbers, and he ordered about 7 more tests. So I'm gonna, he just wants to check everything else on me, my liver, kidneys, and all the rest, like 5 other things. So we'll be doing that. I'll be doing that the end of, or beginning of next week, and we'll see him again and go through all of it. But it looks like I'm gonna live. I'm okay. But just doing kind of an annual checkup, including things I should have had done over the last 10 years because I haven't been to a doctor in 10 years. So, and the final thing let's talk about is the $1,000 a month. Can you live over here in the Philippines? Can you?
I think so.
That's a good question. Boy, it really does depend on how you want to live. And it's say if you're a single person, and if you have a place that you can live for free, that's the number one thing is rent over here. So the rent really varies. Our rent, as we stated before, is $560 a month plus a little bit in utilities. So we end up spending about $780 a month here, but it's a really nice place. And there's more expenses on top of that, you know, if you include food and eating out and taking going to dive resorts for the day or boat rides and things. But yeah, so if you had a place to live for free or had a home that was paid off over here already, or were able to find one of those homes that I hear about, but I've never found one. But I do hear that people can rent houses for $160 a month.
Oh yeah, it's true. If you are a single person and you have only $1,000 a month, I think that's enough over here because there's an apartment or even a house you can get it for like $150 to $200 a month. But it's kind of not fancy apartment, just kind of simple. Well,
and they're small. There are houses in communities. They're kind of close together, and you just have to hope you get good neighbors, and you know they don't blast their television or their music or karaoke. Of course, there's always that issue. So I don't like those such situations because they're uncontrolled and there's no law enforcement. So you're not gonna. That's just a crapshoot to see what kind of neighbors you get. But yeah, you can find them in certain areas around, all throughout the Philippines. And I know Dumaguete's got housing areas like that.
In Cebu also, you can find those prices.
Right, but you're not going to get it's not going to be a really nice place. It's better just for 1 or 2 people, or maybe if you have 1 kid. So it is going to be kind of small. Probably won't have the good split air conditioning units. And if you can live without that and just the old window coolers that they use, I think it's possible. But you know, you're not going to be living real well. But it depends on what you like. You know,
well,
if it can be simple, then that's fine. You know,
there's a nicer apartment also. You can get it for $400 a month. So $400 apartment, you still have leftover $600 food, some bills. If you're single, I think so. I think it's enough.
Yeah. Well, with that kind of money, I would just be certain that you had enough in savings in case you ever needed to go back to your country for an emergency or something, for yourself, your own health, or for that matter, you could actually have that done here. But you need to have money saved for emergencies, you know, for sure. You just can't come out with a couple $1,000s, and I mean, you can. But it's a little risky, and you should have a return ticket to your country, just to be safe. It's you know, try to have a little bit of a nest egg before you come over.
Yeah, just to make sure that you pocket some money for your just emergency.
Yeah, and even though medical bills are really inexpensive here, I would say compared to anywhere in the West, and it's true. But you know, if some huge calamity were to occur, then you know you might be looking at a $10,000 hospital bill, and you know then you'll be in trouble. So, but that's not likely to happen. So I'm just giving you the worst case scenario, but that's probably not going to happen.
Yeah, that kind of money, the $1,000 is pretty good money over here. If you have a house that already paid off. Yeah, like my family in Bohol, they have the house paid off already. I mean, they build a house in their own land. And if you have the income monthly, that's very good, because as I said, the teacher is only $21,000 a month over here. That's like over $400 a month.
Yeah, 400 is pretty good. Well, I mean, if you have your house paid off, I guess
if you have your house paid off.
Yeah, so people do manage that. The reason we picked that figure too is because $1,000 a month is kind of a real common figure on Social Security retirement from the states. That's right around that $1,000 a month figure, give or take some, is what most Americans will be retiring on. Of course, there's people that get $2,000 a month and more, but that's really uncommon. So that's why we picked that figure also to talk about.
We receive also a lot of messages like private. They ask if their retirement money, like $1,000 to $1,200, is enough to live here in the Philippines.
Well, I've had them ask me if $3,000 is enough to live in the Philippines.
Or somebody also.
And I said, yeah.
Of course, $3,000, that's a lot.
Hey, $10,000 a month is even better.
Oh my God.
Oh man, you'll be saving at least $8,000 a month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, speaking of Bohol, let's talk about what the exciting thing happened this week, transpired with your sisters Amy and Joanne.
Oh yeah, my sister Joanne and Amy, The Beautiful Life with Joanne and Amy.
Yeah, their new YouTube channel.
One of their subscriber watching them when they pitch the water to the well back and forth. And the subscriber he has a good heart. He feel bad. He's married to a Filipina also who lives in Bohol. They are in America, so he sent money to my sister to dig the well, to have their own well.
Yeah, he wanted to see them have their own well at their home, so they didn't have to walk like 100 yards to the community well and get water to water their garden. So they had to get buckets of water and walk it. So yeah, he's a really good-hearted guy, and him and his wife, and they are a good spirit, good heart people. So he sent the money right away, and they started digging the well right away. Almost dug now. They've hit water already, and we'll maybe. Oh, you know what? Just go to Beautiful Life, Joanne and Amy, and you can see the progress on the well. They're doing updates on that, so you can see how that construction is going, and they should be done very soon.
So I would like to say thank you to Mr. Greg and Mrs. Bridget for giving that kind of money to my family in Bohol. Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, that's very, very kind and over the top. So I mean, it's good job, guys. Really.
Yeah, thank you so much.
We appreciate that, and it really makes them gives them a spiritual and financial.
Now, Joanne and Amy, they're really encouraged to do more videos because they receive a lot of comments. They said, and they receive a lot of good comments from different countries and. Yeah, that's what they told me.
Yeah, just encouraging them to do videos and to share the village life and their beautiful life with others. So that's it really inspired them to, and they see the power of the internet and the power of YouTube, which is enormous, and that it affects people and people around the world can affect them. So I mean, it benefits both ways. For the YouTube creator and also the YouTube viewers. So
my family right now, they are so happy. They're gonna have their own well.
Yeah, they're overwhelmed with joy right now, the whole family. I mean, that donation gave a lot of joy to a lot of people.
Yeah, that it tears my eyes also when I watch the video, and yeah, I'm really touched also.
Yeah, and I know others are out there supporting them in their prayers and just good wishes that they continue with their YouTubes and just sharing their life. So so thank you guys for all that support for them.
Yeah.
And also for supporting our channel over the years.
Yeah, because they are our subscriber also.
Oh, and on our end, we just received 12,000 subscribers today.
Oh yeah, today. Woo-hoo.
Yeah.
Guys, I have something to tell you.
What's that?
All my subscribers gave me a big teddy bear.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
There's no
Remember
space.
that?
Remember?
Yes.
It gave you a big teddy bear.
Yeah.
I'll show you in the back.
Oh, you want to show a better
show right
picture?
there.
Oh, yeah, that's your teddy bear. Remember who gave that to you?
Rain Pinheiro.
Rain Pinheiro. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, bye everybody.
Bye everybody.
See you next time in the next video.
I found one and then two went home.
Crawling around, searching for higher ground. Can't see in front of me, my enemies. I've tried every possibility, ability to know if I can bleed. If that's what you wanted, you won't get it tonight. 'Cause I can fly.